What's up guys, it's Corey from SuperKamiGuru9000 and welcome to my review of Naruto Chapter 598. So if you guys can't notice, it's just me today. Christian is out of town, but he will be back next week, and that's a good thing because it looks like we might actually get to see who the fuck Tobi is. Again, like some of the other chapters that are going on this week, I don't have too much to say about this one because this was just raw, awesome, badass action, the kind of stuff that we really like. And you know what? This is an action manga series. This is the type of stuff that we should just be eating up and just loving right now. And you know what? I loved this chapter. I loved almost every single thing about it. Now, not too much happened that didn't happen last week, but there were some things that I love that Naruto was doing. At the end of last week's chapter, we know that Naruto is all super powered up and he went into his Super Kyuubi chakra mode and he starts attacking Tobi. And I love the way he's attacking him. I like that he has like his giant Kyuubi arm coming out of the sky and then slamming down on top of him. And I like when Tobi's actually attacking, he uses his eye technique and he teleports these like giant shuriken out of his eye and they're just going all over the place. And Killer Bee tries to stop some of them. You know, he's in his 8 tails form, but unfortunately his tentacles get cut off. And then Naruto actually grabs one of them with the Kurama's mouth when he's actually inside. Just, oh my god, this action is just insane. This is the type of stuff that I'm really, really digging. Big part of the chapter, however, was Kakashi, who's finally starting to come to terms with what's going on here. You know, he definitely knows that this eye belongs to Obito, and he's definitely thinking that in the back of his mind. He's also thinking, could this guy possibly be Obito? And that's definitely holding him back a little bit. Luckily for us guys there, and he's there to sort of, you know, bring his spirits back up, and he's like, dude, I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking the same exact thing too, but we gotta do this. And, of course, this is great because it pumps Kakashi right up, and he's like, you know what? We're gonna see whose Kamui is much better. Now, in the last chapter, we saw that Naruto was using a Rasengan to try and hit Tobi, and then Kakashi was gonna use his Kamui to warp it to the other dimension, which in turn would end up hitting Tobi. This time they bring it to a whole new level. Now, they seem like they're going to do that technique again, except that they're going to use the Bijou Ball technique. But it looks like it's actually going to miss again, and he hits Tobi, but there's this big explosion, but he manages to get away from it, and it looks like it's just a shadow clone technique, and Tobi just sort of wipes it off like it's no big deal. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of that space, we have Naruto, who's now in the zone where Tobi always is. And you can just feel the energy. You can tell that Naruto is pumped up. I love the way he is drawn. And then he just gets right up in Tobi's grill and Rasengans him right in the face. And his mask starts to explode into pieces all over the place. And that is the end of the chapter with Naruto screaming, "Who are you?" And that's a legitimate question. I think it's something that we all want to know, something that we've wanted to know for a very long time. And you know what? I think next week we might finally get our answer, and it's going to be huge. But you know what? I can't let my guard down too much. This is one of those points where Kishi might actually decide, you know what? I'm going to go to another part of the war real quick. And he might save it for 600. But we do know that Tobi's reveal is coming soon, and if it's going to happen, chances are it's going to be next week. But woo! What a lot of action this week, and boy, wasn't it fucking awesome! You know what? I love Naruto action. I think it has some of the best action of all the big 3 series. I love how you can almost picture how things are going to work in the anime as you're watching it, and I really, really like that. First and foremost, I loved Naruto using Kyuubi chakra mode this week, using all like the big arms and stuff and the giant hand coming down on Tobi. I thought that was awesome. I already mentioned I like the way that Tobi's actually starting to have a little bit more of a counteroffensive here. And also, B, God bless him, you know, he lost a tentacle this week. But, you know, he tried and everything, you know, that was really cool. And I do like that Kakashi's spirits are finally, you know, starting to be picked up a little bit more. He's starting to have a little bit more confidence. And I do love the way he's working with Naruto. And a lot of people were talking last week, you know, theorizing, well, if he can send a Rasengan, theoretically he could probably send, like, a clone or something. And this is, of course, what happened. He used a Kage Bunshin. And he's able to send him in and just, you know, hit the hell out of Tobi. So this was really, really cool idea, and it ended up working. So I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next week. I'm so excited because the action was so much fun this week, and now we're about to get this huge reveal of the biggest villain of the entire series. So I cannot wait. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I just really, really like this one. It's no surprise that at SuperKamiGuru9000 we love action. And this is an action manga, and you know what? It gave us a lot of good battles and stuff, so I'm really, really enjoying it. I really enjoyed this chapter, but how did you feel about it? You can let me know with your comments below. And remember, guys, this is it. This is your final chance to weigh in. Who is Tobi? This is those final theories. You can let me know with your comments below. And as always, guys, remember, if you like this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. That concludes this review today. SuperKamiGuru9000, out. You know when Naruto did that Rasengan to the face, you wanted to jump out of your chair.